Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now if you guys caught my last video on the P.O. Box unboxings, you may know that I did actually get this Nintendo Switch battery case from a company called Bestorx. I actually just finished shooting that video and I'm doing this one right now. And I thought it would just be cool to kind of do a general overview of this product. I have taken a little bit of a closer look at it in that last video, so today I kind of want to go into a more detailed look, I guess, and kind of actually try this out with my Nintendo Switch and see how it performs. But yeah, this is the Bestorx. I don't know if I'm saying that company name right, but that's it right there on, on the zippers. It's got this carabiner over here handle, so pretty awesome. And yeah, it's made for the Nintendo Switch. This actually, as far as I know, sells for $99.99, so pretty expensive. It's, no doubt this is a $100 item right here. So when I open this up, I first, like the big giveaway right here is that you've got a USB port and a micro USB port on the bottom right here. That is your biggest giveaway as to, hey, this isn't just like a regular case. Apparently this will actually charge off of there's a 12,000 milliamp hour battery in here. Off of that battery, it can not only charge the Switch, but also the or just one regular USB device. I believe this one, the micro USB, is for charging the battery in here, that 12,000 milliamp hour battery that's in here. So I've gone ahead and taken all the accessories out of it, and I'm going to go ahead and just open it up, and we'll go ahead and throw the Nintendo Switch into here. So there is this little padded thing right here. It's actually a little cover for the Switch. So you go ahead and take this up. It's got this padding right here in the center, and you go ahead and put your Switch right down in there, and you can throw this over top of it. So it kind of provides a little extra layer of protection for the screen to kind of give it, in case that you drop it like this per se, it's not going to crack the screen because you have this nice padded layer in here. And this is basically the control for the actual battery, for the 12,000 milliamp hour battery. You go ahead and press this, and it will turn on. You can see that those lights are now blue in there. You can somewhat see it through the USB port here. And you basically go ahead and plug the Nintendo Switch in. To do that, you actually do, I believe you do need these things right here. What are these? Well, as I mentioned in the last video, it's like kind of like a MagSafe charger. So I'll go ahead and open it up here and figure out a way to do that. So the idea with these things, you actually get two of them, but I believe you only need one to actually charge the Switch. It's a little bit of a different way of doing it, I guess, to kind of make it a little bit easier, but you literally just take this, it's a USB-C end, so you plug it into the bottom of your Switch. So you gotta have this thing sticking out. I personally don't really like that. That kind of can get annoying. So, and these things, like, they're very easy to lose. That's just 100% probably going to happen. They're very easy to lose. They're these tiny little, small port things. So there's a very high chance that you will lose them. So that's why they include two, I assume. But me personally, I mean, maybe you don't have an issue with this being on the bottom of your Switch at all times, but I have an issue with that. I just don't like that, because if I want to put it into a different case, it can definitely, interfere with that. Also, if you're going to want to put this in your dock at home, obviously that's not going to be able to work. So, but basically, once you have that plugged in, all you got to do is just kind of set it in here, and it just kind of automatically... Oh, maybe not. So basically how this works, once you have that little USB end thingy in your Switch, you just literally go ahead and dock it right down, and just make sure that it connects to the other magnet. And once you do that, you'll see up at the top there, it says console battery 100%, so it starts to charge. And so mine's at 100%, so it's not going to really charge it at all, but you can see that once it's in here, you can have it set up in kind of a few different ways. First of all, you can have it pushed all the way down in the bottom, have this covered over it, and go ahead and close up the case and, be on your way pretty much. But if you wanted to, you could also kind of, at least as far as I know, the way this is hinged, you can actually, it is very hard to get out of here. There's like kind of my first issue with it. It's kind of like you got to grab it by the Joy-Cons, which I don't really like doing. It's hard to kind of get in here, or you can just kind of flip it over like this, and even then still it doesn't really want to come out. So it's definitely it's a very interesting design, that's for sure. But yeah, so you can have it set up like that, or you can kind of put it like this, and they do advertise this on their website. I don't know how well it works, but you can kind of have it like this, to where it's still charging, but you can kind of still play it a little bit. I mean, I don't know how well that's going to work. You can't grab the whole thing, but So yeah, that is, that is pretty cool. And so you get all of this with the case. You also get something I was mentioning in the last video, which is very useful. You get a little game carrying case for 4 different Switch games, which this alone is super useful to me because I was actually looking for this for my Amazon Basics, like the big Switch case that holds like the dock in it. I was looking for one of these because they do not, or that case does not have a slot for Switch games. So this is going to be super useful for that. But it's also kind of the same deal here, so that's why they include it. It's very nice that they do. You just go ahead and throw your games in there, throw it in this little top thing, and be on your way, pretty much. So, yeah, this thing does cost $100. It is a very big investment, I will say that, at least for me. I mean, spending $100 for a case is a lot of money. For most people, I think that a regular battery bank would honestly work just fine, but if you're the kind of person that likes to go like an extra mile and you want to have like something like this to where that you don't have to carry around a battery bank and the case, and you want to have it all built in and kind of make it somewhat easier for you to charge your Switch, I can see definitely the use and the appeal for this. It also of course charges one other device, so it's really up to you. But those are my thoughts on it. I do want to give a huge thank you to this company again, Bestorx, for sending this out to me and offering, to basically send it out to me to do a brief little overview video on it on here for you guys. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe down below if you want to see more videos like this in the near future. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.